Hello everyone, I'm Shou. Welcome. Today is the 6th class of Chinese brush painting for beginners. The last class we talked about how to use color and how to load 2 or 3 different colors on one stroke. Today, I'm going to give you more example how to control the water and how to use this technique. The subject I'm choosing is fruit. The reason I'm choosing fruits because it is easy to control the shapes. So we can focusing on how to use the color technique. The first example I'm going to show you is the watermelon. Watermelon is round. I'm using a small brush and load some ink. And the watermelon is big and round with shiny skin and striped rind. And on top of the skin, they have striped rind. The striped rind is curved. Like here is the bottom center. Look the tip, and I push the tip on top of the ink, and shake it, and you can see the brush is open up like this, and rub it on and then shake it open. And now I'm going to get some ink, and it's curved. Rub it down. See, did you see the curved line? And we call this is like a belly button. It's all the strip is from here to the top. Top they have another like thing, and they have a vein, and the watermelon grow on top of the vein here, right? And a little bit curved. If you want to get a more 3-dimension effect, and here, like you can make it wider. From here to here, you can make it wider and darker. And the more go to the tip here, and the smaller, narrow it goes. Okay, just like this. I want to be more clear with you, so I draw another watermelon here. Okay, you can put the belly button here, okay, and the tip right here. The strip, like curved like this. And pay attention of the direction. See, all meet, the top all meet here, and the bottom all meet here. Okay, it's the same like the pumpkin, the same way like pumpkin. And this is the vein, and one vein can grow so many of watermelon. It seems like pumpkin. And then I want to talk about when you cut it up. When you cut it up, you could cut it up like this. The bottom is the rind, and the top is the flesh. I'm getting a little bit lighter color. This is the flesh. And this is the rind. Okay, and they have some seed. The seed is like this. All the melons, they are very similar to draw. So the easier way to draw seed is like this direction, right? Pointing up like this. It's not like this, no. This is not the way to draw seed. This is the right way to draw seed. And can get some seed. Nowadays there's seedless watermelon. And I just feel like if you draw seed, it look better. And how about we fill up the color about the melon. And for example, this is pretend this is the green color, okay? We fill the outline first, and the tip facing outside and the belly facing inside. Draw like this. And curved line. You don't have to fill up all the color there. And you can leave a little bit empty spot and make it more interesting. Okay? Just like this. Pay attention when you fill up the color, you go the same direction like this, right? And you don't fill up like this. Because if you fill up like this, and they will leave a little bit watermark, and it's not very nice in the end of the day. So this is the right way. Like when you fill up the color, this is the right way. Okay, from top to bottom. And it's curved. And if this way, no, yes, okay. There's some cut like this, triangle, and this is too flat. And if you want enhance the three-dimension effect, and there's another side like this, and here, okay. And we can fill up the color. Look how I use my brush. Pay attention how I use my brush. This is the ring. I will add the seed again. And when I fill up the color, did you pay attention? I draw like this. For example, this side, both sides here. I draw like this, side tip, and there, side tip. And then I fill up the color, right? Side, and this is side, and the tip pointing outside, because when you cut the watermelon and the edge is pretty sharp. Okay, and also there's another reason why I said side tip, and I will talk about more when we're using the colors. And now I already talked about the basic. I'm going to show you how to draw with the color. And the watermelon, and because it's pretty big, I will suggest use a big brush. You can use the biggest brush when you fill up the color, right? And this biggest brush, and the medium size to draw the strip. And I would suggest use whistle hair. It's hard, and it's very good at draw the strip. And this is the sheep hair and lichen. This sheep hair I mentioned about this on my first class. This can hold a lot of water and color. And this is a smallest brush, and I use it for the seed. For the seed, it's very good. So 3 now. And I'm going to use another brush like this one. It's mixed here and medium size. I'm going to draw the flash, so I don't need to wash the color all the time. And let's start. I would like to put the watermelon at the background, and in front have a cut opened watermelon. So because the cut opened is in the front, I'm going to paint this first, and then the whole one as a background. Let's use this, and I'm going to get it wet. Let's change the color. Change the color here. Get it wet. Okay, wet your brush. Every time when you do the painting, wet your brush first. Light red. It's a little bit orange, but it's more red. And this is one basic color of the watermelon. And on the tip, I'm going to add a dark red. First step, let's get this light red. Okay, pay attention. This red, I only get maybe half a little bit more, like this red. And on the tip, I'm going to get some dark red. So on this brush, you can see the dark red from here to here. Okay, this dark red. From here to here is light red. And from here to here is just the water. So I'm going to draw the cut open the watermelon and the side tip, okay? Side. And why I do that? Because you can see the color change. The dark red and go to the center and the water here. If I draw like this way, and the edge won't be that sharp because the water will go both way. But if I do this way, and the color lock the water inside, so I can get a pretty sharp edge because it's cut. And then this side. Okay, and then now the center, I can just dot. And the lower I go, it's just water there. Okay, and I show you how I dot it. Just like this, okay? Or if you have a longer brush, you can just here and go here, like this way. Go here. But this way is easy to break your paper. Unless your paper is very thick, and this way will be okay. But usually the paper is very thin and you don't want to break it. And this way, push down is much safer. And here, the other side, I get some light red and dark red. And this one, I'm not a side tip. I'm just use the central tip and quickly. And to here and push down. Okay, and I'm changing a brush. Get some dark green, blue, and yellow, dark green. And when I draw the skin, and I can either use the central tip here, central tip, okay, or I can side tip, even better. Okay, side tip you have to be quick and thinner. Okay, side tip. I could make the bottom a little bit dark. Now I'm going to use some ink to draw the seeds, or you can draw the seeds later. And like some big, some small. And the point is you have to make sure it's in the right direction, like this way, right? Not this way. Okay. And here, you could either fix that or just leave it. So now I'm going to draw the outside of the watermelon. Get a lot of green. And so I don't have to mix color all the time. See, the tip is outside and the water locked inside. This way I can get a sharp edge. and I don't have to fill up the color all the way. And now I can either use ink or I can use dark green. If you use ink, you have to wait the outside the skin drier, do the strips, or you don't want to wait that long, you can just use the dark green to do that. Okay, I'm show you why have to wait is why we have to wait is dried to do the ink. Okay, I show you. See, this is the skin. For example, this is skin I just paint, and if I use the ink, you see, it just goes wider and wider because the water, the water runs along the water, and later on it's getting wider and wider and wider. And so if I use color and it can lock up the water a little bit, it's same this method. If I do this way, and the color will block the water go the other side, and the same thing. See, you can see it's all blurred out. You see, it's all getting bigger and bigger, and it's going to be a mess. So I'm going to use the dark green to draw this part because I can't wait. This is the dark green. Okay, and I could add a little bit of ink. Okay, and again, if the tip like this, very sharp, right, and the strip is be like this, it's not very nice, and you want to open, like, see, the brush, keep pressure the brush and rub it, it's open up. See, it's open up, and this is a technique. It's very useful. If you saw my other painting videos, and I use this technique to draw the feather of the birds, and see, and I do this way. This is a technique of draw the bird's feather. If you're interested, you can look some my birds video. Okay, and this is the strip, and remember, it's curved, right? And imagine the belly is right here because you can't see through. So, but you have to know all the line meets in here. In your mind, you can see through. And a wider parts here. This is widest parts of the watermelon, and this part, the strip, is getting wider. Okay, getting wider. And the strip goes back, it's getting thinner. And it's closed up again, and I'm going to open it up. Open it up. And I turn different direction. Open it up again. Okay, you could add a little bit of ink here. A little bit of ink. Emphasize here a little bit. This will make you watermelon more interesting. Okay, this is how you paint watermelon. And let's sum up a little bit. Again, watermelon outside shape is round, and remember there's this one central tip, this one central tip, and the strip meet every strip. Okay, every strip have to meet, the top meet here, the bottom meet here. Okay, they have to meet at the same place. It seems like when you draw the flower. Okay, it's the same method. When you draw the flower, and every petal have to meet the central. Have to meet here. Okay, they have to meet here. No matter what, they have to meet here. And if I all of a sudden I draw a pattern like this, it doesn't make sense, right? This part is not here. The central is here. All the petal is meet in the center. Okay? It's the same like here. They have to meet in the center, and these have the round shape. And again, the strip and facing to, like, if you don't know which direction you go, okay, this is the center, okay, this is the center, and you have to open like this. This is the shape of eye, and you from this line to this line, you go that direction, and from this line to this line, you go that direction. Now it will be easy. Otherwise, if you go like this, some goes here and some goes here, and too much here, it is still doesn't make sense. The center here, you draw an eye first, and from here to here, this side, go that direction. Okay, from here to here, you go this direction. This will be easy to remember. And about the strip, and you don't want draw like this, dot dot dot. You want open the brush, like put the brush here, maybe halfway. For example, this is your brush halfway, so you will bend your brush, okay, halfway. Okay, rub, and you turn over and rub. And the point is, it's not, you can't be too wet. If it's too wet, the water will make the hair hold together again. So you have to try it out yourself. Like, I cannot tell you like 3 drops of water, 4 drops of water. I cannot tell you. You have to practice and get the feeling by yourself, right? Halfway, rub it, and this will all be open. And this is very important and a technique of Chinese brush painting, because later on, like I said, if you go to the advanced class, and when you draw the bird, you will use that all the time. And this is very useful skill about open your brush. Try it. And again, when you draw the flash and you side tip, because the color will block the water go through the other side, and like this direction and like that direction, okay. And the bottom, like you just use the for example, the bottom is water, right? You just lay down your brush, let the water blend with the water by itself, like lay down. And like as you can rub like this, but this way is easy to break the paper, unless you have a very thick paper, you can do this way. But generally speaking, you just dot, like just push down, not rubbing it. You push down. The strength go down, and this way, you can't break your paper like this way, okay? Unless you press the same spot 1,000 times, maybe you will break it. But like generally speaking, you are not going to break your paper at all. So this is the much safer way to do it. and draw the flash and load the brush, like load your brush. Here, first off, you load your brush here, and then on the tip, you get some dark red. Right? Dark red and the light red and water. And this is how you draw the flash. Okay. And the skin, you can easiest way is just central tip. And the central tip seems like draw the willow leaf. Okay. Light pressure, heavy pressure, and the light pressure. So this part will be wider and the two sides will be thinner. Or you can just side your tip, it's more difficult. I recommend that you can just use the central tip to draw it. Okay, this is a watermelon. Let's change another paper. I'm going to draw a watermelon here on the corner, a big one, and two open watermelon here. But for the artist's feeling, I'm going to put a yellowed watermelon right here. Then the whole painting will be very nice. Red, yellow, green. Okay. Let's draw the red first. Okay. And I get some light red here. And dark red on the tip. Okay, mix a little bit. When we mix in color, you have to turn the brush, right? Turn the brush so the color will be all the way around, not just one side. I've been mentioned about this, I think it's on the second or the third class. Okay, here. Okay, one side. Okay. Not enough color. Push down, push down, push down, push down. Okay. Push down. Fix the edge a little bit, and another side. Push down, and get some water, blend it out a little bit. Okay, and quickly I'm going to draw the skin. Just a little bit of green on the tip. Okay, and here, the other side. Okay, and add a little bit of water. Blend everything out. Okay, and I just noticed the water is a little bit dirty, but it doesn't matter, I will fix that. Okay, this is one watermelon, and draw another one. Draw another one. This one, the side. Okay. the other side will be lighter. Now I'm going to use the clear water. See, this is clear water. Blend everything out, or I can use a little bit of red. Nowadays, the flesh is a lot, and the skin is very thin. Then I can draw the seeds later. And I'm going to draw a yellow one. Yellow one, I really need to wash the brush very well, and this is yellow. Yellow. And going to add a little bit of red on the tip. The red on the tip. Mix a little bit on the tip and here. The another side. Okay. And the skin is the same. Use a little bit of water. Oh, okay, this is somehow it's red. Doesn't matter. Okay, it's not a big deal. Now I'm going to draw the outside of the watermelon. Use the green color. Okay, this is going to be a big one. Fill it up. Fill it up. Shape the edge of the yellow watermelon. The paper is so thin and it's glued on top of my brush. Okay. Have to hold it down. Hold it down. Okay. You can see here it needs to be a little bit get it fixed right here. Okay. And now I can either wait it dried or I can just use dark green. Now I think I'm going to draw the seeds first, and then after the seeds I'm going to decide. Okay, this one first. Seed quickly. You don't have to draw seeds, but I feel like it makes a big difference with seeds or without seeds. You don't have to be exactly like what nature is. You make it more beautiful. Okay. Now, I think I'm going to use, still pretty wet, I'm going to use the dark red. I'm going to get more blue right here. This is the old color I used. I like to store in here because they have a cover, and the cover seals the plate so well, and so my color can store here for a very long time. Won't dry it out, and it's very convenient for me. I don't have to look for my color tube to push it out again, and this is really convenient for me. And this is the dark blue, and I could add a little bit ink, make it even darker. Okay, open the brush. Okay, it's opened, and I'm going to draw the strip. And for example, the central tip is here and another one is here, so I just have to, I like to draw the central one first, and then I know which direction I go for the rest of the strip. Right here, and one here. I can just imagine, okay, right here, I go through here. I don't really have to draw the line right there, but it's already in my mind where it goes. And from here, go to the other direction, and from here, go here. From here to go here. Okay, and then fix it up in the center wider. And if I want, I could add a little bit more ink, like emphasize here a little bit too dark. Just a little bit. Now it's be perfect. Here, wider, here, up here. Okay, this is watermelon painting. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.